I haven't even pulled up the video. Go.
Let's get some screen cap, too.
Yeah, go. Yeah, everything, go.
Welcome back.
Okay, we need those
to
two.
307 Reacts.
That one we can get rid of.
We have the biggest shred collab song in the world. 5.
I guess, yeah. I think.
Okay.
That's what we're watching today. It's a long video. It's a 36-minute video, all 37-minute video basically.
Yeah.
So strap in, just like us. Get the thing. I wish we had our. We really need to do that.
I think we talked about when we upgrade chairs.
Oh, that's right. Our next set of chairs. That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
all right. Well,
maybe at the end of this year we'll see what happens.
We'll see. What else is there to say? I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. It just says Merry Christmas, and then it has oh my God,
all the names.
Holy crap! Okay,
yeah.
Let's make sure we get that in a screen cap. That is a list.
It is.
I'm seeing right off. I saw Herman Lee in there. Marson right at the top. Or near the top here. Let's see. Any of them that stand out? Nita Strauss. Okay, yeah. Herman Lee's right there. Just going through really quick. The Do is going to be in here. Davey 504 is in here. Charles Berthoud is in here. He's the one that did that Slipknot weird thing with the down tuning thing. Yeah.
Michelangelo.
Yep. Michelangelo, Batillo. Let's see. Just going through. I'm skipping through a lot of them. Trey Xavier. Yes, that's great. Fantastic. Okay, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be fantastic.
We're going to try not to pause as much.
We're kind of just going to rip through this and just do a wow and a whoa.
Yeah.
I could stop on every single one of these, but I'm going to really hold off because this could end up being an hour-long video if we do that. And here we are. Like, comment, subscribe, everybody. If you're new to the channel and this is your first video with us,
we're sorry.
Here we go, baby. We're in this together. We're gonna do it. So
be sure to check out our affiliate links down below for Sweetwater. You don't have to buy any of that gear, but if you click on the link and it'll take you to a thing, right? Yeah. You can search from there, and it helps out our channel immensely and helps out Sweetwater.
We we have the link for these headphones and these microphones, and it'll take you to that page. But if you search anything else from that link,
you can even buy anything snazzy, nice.
Oh, that's true. These are our most recent addition to our studio. Yes. These crazy over-the-top microphone holders. But, man, the more we use them, the more I'm like, these are...
Oh, they're dope.
We kind of have them in position now. I kind of like the way they're set up, dude. This is working pretty well.
I feel like it's getting closer. I feel like I still have a little bit of tweaking to do, but
definitely.
we're close.
And I think these metal bandings are going to...
They're going to wear in
eventually and become a little bit more stable. They're real springy right now. They keep wanting to spring back up into the straight position.
You see the microphone just kind of slowly just...
But we're going to get it under control. Everything's going to be fine. In the meantime, let's check this out. The biggest shred collab song in the world, 5, I guess.
Slave.
Here we go. "69 musicians." Nice. Nice.
Fuck myself then.
Nice.
Oh, man. Guy just playing his coffee table. Don't mind me. Jesus.
I need a drink of water already, dude. Like, what is happening?
Don't mind me.
Literally,
just playing my
coffee table, dude. That was the best reference. Like, what is this 9-string guitar that you're ripping, dude? Like, what? I don't even know. I can't tell. 8-string, I guess, or something. I don't know, dude. And
the wood grain on that fretboard is fantastic.
This is the thing. I'm telling you, I could stop this video 150 times. I'm going to try and make my way through. There's going to be a lot of me just taking drinks of water because I'm just over here basically mouth sweating.
Yeah.
Take that as however you want it. That's what's happening over here. Let's just move forward. That's the coffee table.
shit.
That's how we're describing this one, the coffee table. It really is, the finish and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Whatever. Dude. Dude, all the guitars. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, and an array of pedals down there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. That is a beautiful Ibanez also. Yeah. That guitar is gorgeous, dude.
I think I've seen her on Instagram.
I think I have. You know, I think I've seen her on... okay, I guess we should have apologized right off the bat. I'm not going to know like 75 to maybe 85 or 90% of these people. There's a good chance.
There's so many.
And a lot of you guys are going to get in the comments. And we had it on our last one, our last Shred collab. How do you guys not know who this is? How do you guys? It's just because I don't. I just don't know who they are. I'm sorry. There's a good chance I know the bands that they play in, but I might not know any of the band's music. I might not listen to that band. But a lot, I don't know names. I don't know characters. I don't know band members. I just don't know the stuff. So anyways, I apologize in advance for not knowing the slew of these
wealth
musicians.
Of information in the world, and we know about 3%.
Laurie Basilio, that's my best guess at how to pronounce her name.
If it's the same one that I'm thinking of that I ran across in on Instagram, I believe she lives in Spain.
She is incredible at guitar, first of all. Everyone so far. It's how do they do these?
Those pickups are sick,
too. The ones that get me is when they hit one note. I mean, they take like literally one note, one beat, maybe a 16th note or something like that, and they hit it and they like just swipe over their whammy bar, and so it just kind of like makes the weird, and they do it so fast, dude. They can just do it whenever they need to, man, and it's.
We've seen the dude do that 1,000 times, too, and it blows me away every time.
The whammy bar itself, dude, it's like a whole nother world of the guitar attached to the guitar.
I saw a video today. A guy put a whammy bar on a bass. I forget his name. He's one of the famous up there with like Davey 504 and stuff. Yeah. He looks like little Ed Sheeran. Okay. Is what he looks like.
All right. Okay.
But
that might be Charles Berthoud. Berthoud? I don't know how you say it.
Maybe.
You'll see him in here.
But that sounded sick.
Dude, he's an incredible guitar player also, bass player, I guess. But anyways, yes, a beautiful guitar. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry that I don't know the musicians and the bands that they play in. Just let us know in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Teach us something. That's why we're here.
I'm out on that guy.
When the lights are green, baby, which they're blue, but that's close enough.
When the lights are teal.
Let's keep going.
I love that gold.
That is such a dope guitar, dude. The way they can all just not look, too. Like, they're just not even looking. And they're just nailing it, dude. Damn, dude. Get him. Nita Strauss. Okay, Nita Strauss. I know her. She's been on Ola's channel a couple of times.
I follow her on Instagram.
She's insane, dude.
So effortless.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like she's not even trying, dude. There's Herman Lee. There's our boy Herman. Okay, I'm sorry. We have to stop
By the
again.
way,
We have to.
That
We have to talk about
camera he
Nita
has
Strauss.
on the neck looks like our old Zoom one we started off with. It's obviously
Dude, it's like
not,
a big weird thing hanging off the headstock, isn't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his camera for his other shot.
Yeah. It's just a weird. I don't know what the hell. What is it? What kind of? I don't know. Anyways, Nita Strauss. I forget what band she plays in, but she's been on Ola England's channel a couple of times. I think she's been on a Coffee with Ola. I can't remember. And again, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I've never really seen her like performing, like doing. Dude, she's insane.
I've seen a couple shorts on Instagram. Like, yeah,
that was insane. Like it started off like dope, and then here comes the sweep picking. Like there
it is.
The tapping and the whole, like, dude, everyone that comes on screen, it's just like,
I am in. How many rooms?
The mastery
does Herman Lee have full of guitars? Because I've never seen this room before, and it's stock full.
He has 2 different YouTube plaques and a platinum album. It looks like.
Oh yeah, Dragon
just
Force. Okay,
nonchalantly.
But then the room that he streams in, I think, is different, and he's got. Or maybe he moved and he has a different room now.
Maybe he's
he's
got studio spaces too. You know, maybe he's just at a studio somewhere. I don't know. Maybe
Jesus.
Who knows, dude? Can we talk for 1 second about the amount of guitars in the background? Like he has.
And that's semi-hollow.
It's literally like walking into a Guitar Center and just like, I'll take.
Yes.
I don't know, one of everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, load them up. Even you want this big old weird Ibanez or Gretsch looking
looks like
semi-hollow or whatever. You want this thing too? Yeah, go ahead, throw it in there. Yeah. This weird 8-string Ibanez looking natural
this coffee
body
table thing over here.
Another coffee table over here. Yeah, throw it in, dude. Like, and the thing is, he could pick up any one of those and just make it just make it rip, dude. All right, let's go back here. Here we go.
And I love those lights.
It's a very good looking space. Oh, what is this? Oh, he's got some weird.
What?
What was the thing on his?
I don't know.
He has the ring of power. He just has it.
One ring to rule them all. Okay.
He can flip off the camera and bend his guitar strings? We have to go back. Someone help me. Help me in the comments.
Hey, Sweetwater, let us know how much that is.
Also, yes, because I am very interested. We're hearing his whole part again because that was crazy. Yeah. It's like an ebow for his finger. It's like an octavizer. What the fuck? What?
That's a clean guitar.
That is a dope guitar.
Another guy playing the coffee table. 7 strings, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm feeling we're going to see a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
My guy. Wow. He was in the last one.
Yeah. Just as disgusting as last time.
Wow, dude. Coffee table. You're going to start a fire.
Jesus Christ.
And then Marson. Now we're on Marson, of course. Yeah. And Marson is one that you guys have been requesting on our channel for a while. You guys should do some Marson. He's got licensing all over him. I've been wanting to put him on the channel for a long time. I just don't want the video that we post to get blocked. And he's got like big licensing on him. So we try to. I think we can get away with it in this because it's like a collaboration between a bunch of people.
Yeah. Well, and Jared Dines puts it on, and he...
Is it from Jared? I didn't look at the page. Is it Jared Dines? Oh, yeah, so we'll be fine.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so we can get away with it on here, but I don't know if we'll be able to get away with putting like a full feature of him.
No.
Which is too bad because...
We checked into it.
Which is too bad because Marson is amazing. But, okay, Manuel Gardner Fernandez. You are going to start a fire. Slow down. That was...
Same thing in the last one too.
How does he change style so fast, dude? Like he can go from doing this crazy like double stroke picking style and then just immediately change into this finger tappy, weird, all over the neck kind of finger picking and finger tapping at the same time. What? Who are you? Get out of here. All right, let's keep going. Dude. How do you... What? Dude.
What the hell?
What is...
It's like a lute.
Is it a lute?
With extra
It's like
bass
a...
loop.
It's like... It is. Okay. Slow down.
Got young blood in here.
I've been looking at the guitars. I've been seeing a lot of PRS guitars. I've been seeing
that
a lot
last
of them.
one was a Kaiser.
Kiesel guitar, yeah.
Dude, I've looked into those. Holy.
Yeah, they're
fuck,
not.
They're so nice.
They're very nice. They're not cheap at all.
No.
But they're built to last. They're quality pieces.
They had a
sure.
black and lime green one.
Mm-hmm.
$6,000.
Yes.
I was like, I can't do it.
Who was I watching? Ola or Glenn Fricker or someone. I think it was Glenn Fricker did a review on a Kiesel guitar a while back, and it was absolutely flawless. Like they play incredibly, and they sound awesome, and they look beautiful, and they're super expensive and totally worth it. Basically,
Goals.
Yeah, if you can afford it, grab one up, man. They're totally worth it. Lord, dude. Look who it is. Melodyne. It's all Melodyne.
It's all Melodyne.
It's all just Melodyne. We can just skip through his part. It's fine. good, dude. That was so good.
Hell yeah.
Okay, busting out the 80s. Rolling electric guitar, digital guitar.
That's so cool.
I love it, dude.
Love the patina. It's cool.
Angel Vivaldi. The name is super familiar, man. I can't pin it.
Desk setup.
I can't pin it down to a band or a group or whatever it is. But Angel Vivaldi really sounds familiar. I've also seen a lot of Charvel guitars. These ones are. I think that's what it is. Charvel. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the guitars. Also, really high quality, super nice shit.
Yeah.
I'm going through a bout of hiccups. I don't know what's going on over here. It just is what it is. We're just rolling right through it. Let's just keep going. That whammy bar, dude. So dope. Some time changes here really quick. Yeah. All right. Power bar. Okay. No. Okay, what?
That was awesome.
Is that another Kiesel? Yep. Dude, that is such a good looking guitar. Well, Felix Martin was in the last one too, I'm pretty sure. Doing this kind of stuff. I just grabbed it.
God, dude.
Oh yeah! The Vox box, dude. Get him, Rafa!
Man, look at that old computer, dude. Fuck. I remember having those. Holy shit.
Bro, he has the program running
all the way back.
He has the program running on this monitor. Yeah. You can see all the waves of audio in there. Like, what?
Oh,
okay. All right. Rafa, whatever it is, with the Vox box going, with the old Apple, what?
The Mac
4E or whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell the model is. The old colored ones that came with all the different shells on the back, dude. Okay, this video wins in my opinion for the nostalgia about it. The right super old 90s Ibanez box.
Let's go.
And I'm assuming this guitar probably came out of that box.
Probably.
The semi-hollow body, which is a beautiful looking Ibanez as well. With a Bigsby setup on it. Love it. What? Dude, I love that. Oh, no.
Here we go.
No bass players. No bass players. Davey, you're out. Charles, you're out. I'm sorry, guys. No bass players. No, these guys are totally allowed in the realm. They're insane. Like, if you guys don't know Davey 504, if you guys don't know Charles, I think it's Berthoud. It's Berthoud. However you say that phrasing. Yeah, Berthoud, whatever it is. They're amazing. They're absolutely, like, they're unreal. They're completely unreal. You're about to find out. Let's go. Dude, so good. Charles, this guy.
Yeah,
Ed Sheeran guy, yeah. You call them bass players, but it's like, are they really bass players? Because I know plenty of guitar players that would never be able to pull that off. Myself included. Yeah, here I am sitting right here. Like, that, at that point, are you classified to one or the other? Because, I mean, I think at a certain threshold, you just become a guitar player. Like, that's clearly, you're playing a 6-string bass faster than most guitar players can play a 6-string guitar, you know, like you're a guitar player, bro. Like that is crazy. What even is that? That's Charles Berthoud, whatever. If you guys look him up on Facebook, he's got like these Slipknot covers where he tunes down the guitar. I think it's him, where he tunes down the guitar and like does all these different. He's got tons of content. He's an amazing bass player.
Yeah.
Him and Davey 504 have some back to back content stuff.
Is he the one that does the? If I tried out for being part of like Slipknot or
if Slipknot gave you
yeah.
60 seconds to audition or whatever, and he does like the down tuning with one of the strings, and he'll do like the actual lyrics to the song while he's like doing the backing track for the thing. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Type him into the search bar, and it's worthwhile to go give him a subscription and check out a few of his videos.
Yeah.
So let's keep going. That's why right there. Okay. What? Wow, man. Woo! What? With the time changes and the slowdowns and speed ups, how are they doing this, dude?
That is, I don't believe that's actual notation,
Bro.
because he held out a note for a half note and it did not. It was a 16th or a quarter note.
He held out the note, but there was the tie over the top.
Yeah.
That signifies you're holding that note while you're doing things
That's
underneath
true.
it. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the notation for what he's playing, and that is unbelievable.
That's an awesome graphic.
Dude,
yeah.
that is the coolest graphic. Like, what? And for people that don't know, also, like, for anyone that's unfamiliar with Staff, you look at that and you're like, that is, like, looks insanely complex. And
That's because it is.
The real part of it is, for people that do know music, that is insanely complex. Like, if someone handed me a piece of sheet music and was like, here you go, I'd be like, ho, ho.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
I'm going to be working at this for a while. How much am I getting paid to learn this? Because, dude, that's a really cool graphic. That was a great, super creative idea, dude. I love that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see all the yeah, dude. What? Okay, Annie Shred. I don't know Annie Shred. Another Kiesel guitar.
Cat.
And a gray kitty. Dude.
One thing I want to say about
why don't they ever
performance.
stop? They just there's so much going on.
If you're looking at making instrumental content, whether it be a guitar or bass player, and you want to do quick runs like this and do videos of your finger movements, as much of a man as you may be, painting your fingernails adds to that performance. It's easier for your eyes to track all of those movements. Whereas like some of these other people that don't have their nails painted, you still see they're moving fast, but like it gives your eyes something that's different to grab onto.
And
like,
painting them each a different color and like neon color.
Yeah, like that one girl had earlier.
Would be a great way. Yeah, it's a great way to add movement to your video, you know, because like the guitar and your body doesn't move very much. You're pretty stationary with most of that, but like to add movement to the up and down and left and right on the neck.
Yeah.
It adds some visual awe to the video. That's you're right. I didn't think about that, but that is a good touch.
Because I was like, other people have been playing this fast. Why does his look faster?
And he's got a lot of good contrast going. He's got good lighting. He's got really good lighting set up. He has definitely done this before. A time or two, I'd say.
A time or two.
Playing out of a rev amp, that's Glenn Fricker's line of amps. Another Charvel guitar. That looks like something he built.
Yeah.
Okay, man. That sweet picking, dude. Bleh, 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 like rack of lamb. Mr. Dines himself. kind of like that stop kind of. That's another Kiesel guitar, I think, because there's a K in the middle of the neck. Another PRS. A lot of PRS, a lot of Charvel, a lot of Kiesel, dude.
A lot of Ibanez.
Some Ibanez in there, yeah, you're right. Oh, dude. That guitar right there. The LTD EC1000 Deluxe. That is like, dude, that, I mean, in my opinion, that is like the pinnacle of like heavy chug guitar. Yeah. EC1000 Deluxe. It's right up there with like, I think that is right next to the Schecter.
Like the C1 Platinum?
The C1 Platinum, dude. Yeah. I think that guitar and this guitar, and if you look at them specs wise, they're both a through neck. They both have active pickups. They both have the same style wood for the neck. They both have the same style wood for the body. They're both made by the same. I guess LTD and Schecter are different companies, but I mean spec wise, they're almost like they're side by side comparison. They're about the exact same guitar. They even have the
I
fucking.
will say the LTDs feel heavier. And I don't know if it's a balance thing or what it is, but
I feel like
the Schecter I had, the C1 Platinum Schecter, was heavy.
It's mahogany, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a mahogany body. I think that's what the EC1000 is also. I'm pretty sure it's mahogany.
Yeah, it may be just the way they shaped the body, because the C1 Platinum shaped a little bit differently.
It's got that
body.
Gibson style, or the Les Paul style body on it. Yeah, in the.
And maybe that horn that comes out over the front helps balance it a little bit better, but the LTDs always felt heavier.
Yeah, and they are. It's definitely a chunky guitar.
I mean, they're both heavy.
Dude, I have always been like, if I could have an EC1000 Deluxe on my wall, I would definitely have one. The guitar player in my old band Records, the guitar player Alex has an EC1000 Deluxe. He's got the black with the gold trim around the outside, and it's. Yeah. I love that guitar. I've just always loved that guitar. A guitar player for another one of my old bands had an EC1000 Deluxe. They're just really solid, rock solid guitars. They've been making them for a long time. I love them. Every time I see one, I'm like, yes.
I mean, God, dude, I wish I would have held on to my C1 Platinum, because that thing, when I bought it, was expensive because it was production number 2 of that line. I paid, I think, $1,100 for it.
Fuck, dude.
And
production 2, that's really good.
And I looked, right, and I was like, man, how much would it be to get another one of those? Guys, they're like $1,500 now. They've gone up in price.
Dude, I bought my C1 Platinum used for like $359, and then I went back and sold it and basically made a trade for the EC256 that I have, which is similar to this one. It's just like the kind of stripped down version of this one. It's not active pickups. It's not a through neck. Blah blah blah. That kind of thing. But I pawned it for like another couple $100 or something like that. And it's like, man, I didn't need it because it's a shred machine, and I'm not a shredder. I can't do what this guy's doing, and like I don't need a guitar that's on that level. I play punk chords and do some leads every now and then, and that's kind of what I do, So I didn't need that. But damn, dude. They look damn good sitting on a wall. They look really good sitting on a wall, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that C1 Platinum, I would never play it to its fullest potential. No. But the cool thing about it is it's like having a truck. Do you need a truck to go to the grocery store? No,
not really.
Hey,
today you do.
Today you
in
do.
Wyoming, or at least in Casper.
But like having something that's a little overkill, it isn't the worst thing in the world.
At least it's capable. You know it can handle any job you're gonna throw at it, dude. And that's if I have the opportunity to get one back in the studio, I will definitely get one again. But EC1000 Deluxe or Schecter C1 Platinum, either one, dude. I think they're both equally amazing guitars.
Yeah.
Ola England. That is a beautiful guitar, too. Is that the Solar X that he's been talking about? I think that's the one, dude. I think he finally revealed it in this. I don't know if he's got a reveal video for this or what the deal is, especially by the time we release this, if we've already seen it or something like that. But I know he's been talking on his channel about releasing this guitar, and maybe people have already seen it, and he's just hasn't released a version of it yet. But I was under the impression that no one had even seen it yet. So maybe that's a different, I don't know where we're at in the news with this, but this is my first time seeing the Solar X guitar, and that is
badass.
Dude, he couldn't have picked a better color scheme. My two favorite colors, lime green and black. Like, come on, let's go, dude. That is so dope.
Beautiful.
Wow. Great to see you on the screen there, Ola. Yeah, dude. Put a little graphic in there. He green screened it at the end. He chroma keyed it. Another Schecter. Or a PRS, not Schecter, my bad. PRS. Dude, I'm telling you, man.
They're good guitars.
Oh! Michelangelo Batillo was the one doing the double guitars in the last one that we watched. I'm pretty sure. Now that I see him on screen again. Again, don't remember what band he's in. Sorry, guys. You can do what you want in the comments with that. But yeah, every one of these people is just they're
insane.
They're all at the top, dude. They're all just every one of them gets on screen and you're like, yep. Insane. Next one comes on, you're like, yep. Otherworldly. I don't get it. Next one comes on, yep, absolutely insane. I don't understand what's happening, dude. Get him, bro. Look at all the pickups in that guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 5 pickups in that guitar. Well, 3 pickups and 2 humbuckers.
Okay.
It's like hot, 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 hot. Another PRS. Oh, ESP? Nice. ESP LTD.
Get Rick rolled in the middle of that.
We definitely got Sexy Sax Man in the middle of that. Brandon Ellis, another familiar name. Can I just point out really quick to everyone on screen, or to everyone in the audience, what's on screen? this wall of power sitting behind this person.
Marshall, that's good. I played through that amp. 5150, I played through those. They're super nice.
EVH, Eddie Van Halen 5150. Like, that's one of the most iconic amps. Right there. The Marshall, I think it says JCM 900 or maybe JCM 800, whichever one. And then it looks like right here, you can barely see in the top left, 6505. That's a PV.
That's the one I played through. The
that's
PV,
a PV
6505.
5150, 6505. Basically,
kind of the same.
Basically the same amp. Some of the most iconic amps ever built, basically.
In fact, I Prevail, their guitar player plays a Schecter C1, and I actually set up when I played in a band. I was like, I really like the tone that they have, and I want to be able to recreate that. So Schecter C1 Platinum is what they played. I was like, sick. I'm going to get me one of those. The PV 6505, they had one of those, so I got one of those. And a Marshall 4x12 stack.
Was it the British Marshall? I bet it was British Marshall, right?
It was expensive.
Yeah, so like the 1960s British Marshall. That has the vintage 30s in it, so that makes a lot of sense.
God,
dude, crunchy as hell, I bet, dude.
So nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a wall of tone behind this. I don't know what this
maybe a Bugera below that.
I can't remember. Yeah, and I don't know what this is on the bottom here either. But regardless, it doesn't matter. There is just in those 3 amps that we can make out on screen. I mean, the PV 6505, the block letter 6505 or whatever it is. I think those are going for like $2,000 or $3,000 right now.
And I got lucky and got mine for $800.
Yeah, and like new out of the factory. I don't even know if they make them right now. They're making all sorts of replicas of them, but like I think new out of the factory, those things were like $2,000 or $3,000 out of the factory.
Well, you can get a mini one. Okay, and I played with one of those.
You can get like a 50-watt version.
They did okay, but it didn't have enough headroom in it, basically.
Yeah.
But I would use it for practice. That way I didn't have to lug this thing all over town.
Yep, and for smaller gigs, the 50 watts.
But I mean,
fine,
even that one was $500.
Oh yeah, dude. They don't fuck around at all. There's a reason I don't have a 5150. I've always wanted one just to have it, but I have to settle for the emulations for now because I definitely can't afford those. It's crazy. Like the used market is crazy. Inflation is nuts right now. Things are way overpriced, way more than they should be. It's not just in the auto market. It happens in the music market too. Like you get on the used market, get
Groceries,
on Reverb,
gas, fucking
dude. You get on Reverb now and look at used gear, and you're like, what? No.
You're asking how much for that? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, okay, dude. I know it's like an older style drum set, but it's beat to hell, bro. It ain't worth that. Like, you got to look at the mileage on these things, man. Like, all right, let's go back 5. Woo. It's a beautiful Jackson.
Okay.
What?
That is amazing.
He's just like... Okay, that was cool.
We saw that yesterday.
Yeah, we did. You're right. This is why you can never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this girl right now looking like she just got home from the grocery store and is like, getting ready to do some schoolwork.
Been a mom all day or something.
Like doing that kind of thing. And nah, dude, this girl sits down and is like, okay, let me just
go ahead and shred this out real quick.
Destroy this guitar. Do not judge a book by its cover, man, because these people will blow your minds. Like that. This is beyond a level that I could ever attain. Like I would have to work all year this year to be able to attain this by the end of the year.
Close.
Yeah, to even be able to like write something comparable to this. I'd have to work solid all year to do that, man.
Yeah.
DRS in the back. Playing a Fender though. Oh. How do you just have a bass guitar or a bass neck just kind of hanging off?
Just glued to the top of it.
How is it attached to the thing? Is it part of the body of the guitar?
It looks like it, yeah.
So like the whole guitar is made to like incorporate the bass neck. What is this thing?
Fuck am I looking
What
at?
are we looking at, dude?
This ain't no coffee table.
And this dude's just like, no, I can play it. I got it. It's cool.
You just grab my whole fucking dinner table, pull this bitch out like
my whole ass
shit.
3-course meal here.
God damn.
Yeah, and he's crushing it, dude. This is I've never seen these.
I never have either.
That's why I like these things, because it exposes us to like I would consider us pretty musically versed. Yeah. Like I know I've been around for a little while, seen some shit. Never seen one of these things before. This is crazy, dude. And to see someone who's mastered it also. Yeah. Like, he's mastered it, dude. Yeah, he's mastered it. Amazing, dude. Oh, Nick Nocturnal? Okay, I know him. It's the Music Man. It looks like the same one that the dude was playing Ascend on, but it's like a
3/4 size.
It's like a mini version.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? It's like is that, what do they call that? Like a small scale or
they call it a 3/4
scale
size,
or whatever. Yeah, okay. All right. And he's like up in his chair too. It's very appropriate for the size of guitar. He's done this very well. So he has a kill switch on his guitar.
Button,
it's literally a kill switch, but instead of it being like a switch, he's just got it as set it as a button. He's got a little skull and crossbones on there, dude.
That's so cool.
That is the dopest. Wow, dude.
That's the coolest mod I've ever seen.
Talk about customization, man. That is fucking cool, and on a very, very nice, expensive guitar.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about. I think it's an Ibanez. This style of guitar. They're like handmade, hand painted, like all the things, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's all through neck and like has all the stuff, you know what I mean? All the specs. So yeah, for him to go in and add that's the coolest.
That's cool.
That's the coolest kill switch I've ever seen on a guitar. Literally in my career, that's the coolest one I've ever seen, and I back that 100%. And he's fucking amazing at it, dude.
Yeah.
Like how are dude? It's like
I would have to imagine it's not like you push it and it stays off. It's kind of you just hit it off and it comes right back on.
It's a momentary switch. They call that a momentary switch, right? Where you just press it and it makes the connection, and as soon as you let go, it's off again. Yeah. Like it does. It's not a switch it on and then switch it off. It's just it just makes the tap. Similar to our light boxes. That's exactly how our light boxes are done. A piece of plexiglass and two pieces of metal. You press on it and it goes, makes the connection. You let go and it releases the connection. Yeah, same thing. I assume that's what it is. Yeah, but either way, I love it. Very very. So cool. Very ingenious design. I like that a lot. so dope, dude. Wow, okay. Checker. Got a coffee table. Look at that one, dude.
God.
I punched this part in. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell, man. That's a great way to end it, though. Harmonies all the way through that, dude. Wow. Look, I know it's all just rhythms and patterns, but man, my mind can't fucking comprehend that shit sometimes. When I'm watching it happen over and over again, and like even being a drummer, I'm used to repetition and doing the same thing over and over. But man, watching them do these complex finger patterns over and over and get the rhythm every time in different positions, and they get the rhythm every time, then they move and get the rhythm every time. I'm like, dude, it's like
insane.
It's like this weird game of like Simon mixed in with like sounding really musical and rhythmical. I don't know, man. It almost becomes a different thing than watching someone play guitar because they're so good at it. It's like it's on a different level, man. It's like they've gone past being good at guitar and turned it into just this this otherworldly thing. How are you manipulating it like that, dude? And I guess that's why they make these shred collabs where, you know, they have these insanely talented people.
Now I'm excited to see Sophie here up next because this is a person that I discovered 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
On Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I
don't know her. I know that she's playing a PRS.
I haven't done much research. I was just kind of scrolling through reels right on Instagram. And, of course, you know, you like one guy playing guitar, one guy playing bass. That's all you get for the next couple reels, right?
Yep.
So I come across, I was like, oh, well, I got to follow them. And then the next, I got to follow them. Like,
let's see what she's got. Love that dissonance, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I like that palm muting too. She crushed it.
Yeah.
Subtle flex with the universal audio light up thing above his desk. Subtle flex. I want one. I want that really bad. That's beautiful. Oh, it's Steve. It's Steve. We know this guy. Paula Caragosa. Don't know her.
Actually,
Another Kiesel, by the way.
hold on.
And a left-handed guitar player as well, or right-handed, depending on your take on the theory on the whole thing.
Shenanigans, okay.
They say that if you play a right-handed guitar, you're technically playing a left-handed guitar because, in theory, your right hand can move much faster. Your fingers can move much faster on your right hand than they can on your left hand if you're a right-handed person, because you use your right hand more. So technically, you should be playing a left-handed guitar because your right hand is much faster on the neck. But it's more comfortable to play a left-handed guitar or right-handed guitar because of the way the rhythm feels in your right hand. Your left hand isn't very good at keeping rhythm, and it's awkward for trying to learn the strings. Yeah. I don't know. There's a whole weird thing in theory that goes into the thing of it. But anyway, find out.
I thought for a moment this was somebody I also discovered last week on Twitch.
Oh, yeah,
right?
okay.
But no, it was a completely different person. But her name is Justine that I found on Twitch. She's got a setup very similar.
Gotcha, okay.
And it's interesting because she did the most beautiful cover of One More Light by Linkin Park.
Oh, yeah?
So she started off with some keys and then did a little, changed it, did a little bit of synth to it. Okay. Then pulled out a guitar and plucked a couple, and, she's looping everything. And then pulls out a viola, just pulls it off the wall, starts playing it. Then puts that away, pulls out a violin, plays a harmony part with it. Then pulls out an electric guitar, plucks a couple little things, puts it all away, gets back to her keyboard, pulls her microphone up, sings the thing, and plays it.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Yeah.
So anyway, I would hope to see her in one of these
for sure. I've also been noticing in a few of these, they've got Kemper setups, which are these boxes in the background. In the last couple clips or something like that, there was a guy that they're normally like green faced. I don't know if they have different versions of them that have different faces. I don't know enough about them because they're like $1,800 or $1,900, and I would love to have one. It's basically a digital amp. A Day to Remember, I guess, was kind of, I don't know, in my eyes, I think, or as far as my knowledge goes, which is probably incorrect, A Day to Remember was kind of the forefront of using that stuff live on stage because they came out and they never had amps. They just brought these little heads with them and then just plugged that into the main sound, and they got all their sound from that. So, and then they started blowing up. These things are like all over the place now. There's digital Kemper's, what is the Line 6 Helix?
Line 6 Helix is another one. I Prevail uses those now.
The Pod Go, I think, is another version of that kind of thing where you've got an all-in-one built kind of system, and you don't really need a cab or anything. You just run it through the mains in the house, and you have all your sounds built into the thing. The digital era is real. It's happening.
It's crazy.
I love this silver or the purple little line in the headstock of this guitar. That is awesome, dude. It's just like this. It's almost like it came out of the tree that way. It obviously didn't. It's like a stain or something in there, but I love the way that looks, dude.
It's sick.
Super dope looking guitar. All right, back five. Let's go. Another Kiesel. Hughes and Kettner, that amp, so dope, dude. Strandberg. That's the okay. Strandberg guitars.
Never heard of it.
Oh, there's a reason.
Yeah.
They're insanely expensive. They're incredibly well built. They're I've never really seen them either.
It looks like it's comfortable to play sitting down. Some guitars just aren't. It's better to play them standing up.
Yeah.
But that thing, I mean, it looks like it hugs the leg just great. Like,
I don't know about anything about them personally. I just know that Glenn Fricker's talked about them. A couple other people have talked about Strandberg guitars, and they're supposed to be just like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like they're not cheap guitars at all.
it's like buying a cheap car.
Yeah, it really is. Maybe not these days. Maybe not. Yeah, like some mid-grade cars. I don't exactly know, but I know they're very, very high-priced guitars. There's been a couple of them in here, and I didn't realize that was their branding. I tried. There was someone earlier that was playing one. I had the same thing on there, and I was like, "What does that say?" Yeah. This one's a lot more legible. Strandberg. That makes total sense, and it's a really good way to brand it because they're headless guitars. So where do you put your name? Well, right
on
there,
the body, I guess.
where everyone can see it, right above the front pickup. Makes total sense. Line 6 Helix, he's using the Helix. And I think that's a Kiesel. Yeah, it is. It looks like a signature brand because it says Syndrome in the middle, but is it a Dragon guitar? Is that what that says on top? Dragon?
Not a fucking clue.
Can't see it, don't know it. Even if it did say Dragon, I wouldn't know anything about it. I have no idea. It looks like a nice guitar. Okay, man. Hey, Craig Xavier. That's a dope looking Kiesel. Looks like my LTD, bro.
Right.
Woo! You ripped that, dude. You ripped that.
Holy shit. Fuck me.
Say something.
If he was green, he'd be part of the fucking Avengers. Holy fuck.
He said the perfect thing.
Oh my god.
Dude, that regular sized guitar looks so small in this man's arms. Like, it looks like he's playing a child's guitar, and I think also the camera angle has a little to do with it, but man, he's crushing it. Don't get me wrong. He's an insane guitar player, but dude, this guy is what? Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
I don't follow bodybuilding. I don't have a fucking
no
clue.
idea who this guy is, but
Jesus.
He bodybuilds and he shreds guitar, turns out. And he's a big fan of BC Rich, the Warlock style guitar. Not for me. Was never my thing, but, you know.
I had one that I borrowed one time for a show.
Yeah.
Absolutely just wanted to kill myself. Like, they're just weird to play.
It looks like maybe maybe not, because that says BC Rich on it. I was going to say, it's got Seymour Duncan humbuckers in it, which I think are the same. No, mine have ESP humbuckers in them. Never mind. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of the Warlock style stuff. Yeah. It was always just too, like, goth style for me. I was like, nah.
Well, and I think they look cool, but they just feel awkward. When I'm on stage trying to play a move, it feels like too much.
I could never get into I couldn't get past the look. For me, it was a look thing. I was like, and then a couple of my friends bought them way back in the day, so I've had opportunities to play them, and I've never been impressed. It's always been like you're not a beginner, but you know your band's got some few shows booked, but you don't really get it yet. I don't know. You know, this guy's at. I mean,
He's
clearly, you can make it work if you need to. I mean, if it's your thing, and I think they make higher end Warlock guitars. Also,
for sure.
I think they make. I think there's a whole range of BC Rich stuff. So I never got past like the middle range thing. Yeah, and like I said, I never bought into it.
The one that I played was a $1,200 guitar.
Oh shit!
But I just couldn't get past how it
felt. So that guitar probably ripped. It was probably a great guitar, but it's
it sounded great. I mean, you know, the action was fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
It's just when I'm on stage moving around, I feel like I'm carrying something. Like I feel like the end of the guitar
is way out.
You guys ever carry a ladder? Okay, and you know how like you're like, oh yeah, I've got plenty of room, and you turn and just smack a wall
every time.
And you're like, oh fuck, and you go to check the wall and you smack the other. That's how it kind of felt like playing on stage, and I know that it's not that much longer than other guitars. It just felt that way.
Yeah. I never got into the BC. I'm a Stratocaster telly kind of guy. So, anyways, all right, Kevin Fraser or Fraser.
All right, Hope, take it away.
Let's go. Yeah, like that one's got active pickups in it and shit. The Floyd Rose, like there's clearly some BC Rich that are worth some money.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a carbon fiber guitar? Oh, not anymore. Yep, there it is.
I like that fish scale print. That's dope.
I like that guitar. That's nice, dude.
Sorry, what?
Dude, so cool.
Okay. Holy shit.
What?
Huh? Excuse me, bitch?
Now, I understand again, it's one of those
I understand
things.
The concept.
He was doing like triplets and triplets and like kind of just like running down scales and doing the thing.
And it was weird because his other hand wasn't necessarily plucking strings. It was like temporarily muting them and then letting them
go and like just like doing a trill pattern on that and then like kind of changing which strings he was playing while he was doing the thing. And that's what I was going to make mention of that last one. Like it's interesting because there's sound coming from the strings, but some of what makes it like pleasant to listen to is just the skin rubbing off of the string itself, like just making that contact, you know, like, so you can hear a little bit of that vibration before the string makes noise and after it makes like that was a really cool. Okay,
that's cool.
So out of that whole slew, do you have one or two that you liked the most? Because I have a couple that I was trying to like remember the ones that I thought stood out to me the most, and for like what reasons. And I think I came down to two that I liked the best. And they're probably
so
like
hard to say.
They're probably like non-traditional votes, but that's kind of the guy I am. I'm kind of the non-traditional. I write in a lot of the times in my elections. You know what I mean? So like, I'll write someone in there if I don't like the candidates. But so I think. What was it, Rafa in the room with all the 90s gear and the old computer monitor,
dope.
and just with the Vox box, box in that one was really really great. And
the other one I got to go with the fuck, what was his name? The Spanish guy that did like. He did the same thing in the last one we watched, where he completely changed it.
Yeah,
and he had some of this fast.
I can't. We talked about it. We stopped.
Fast.
He changed guitars in his thing. He was the one sitting kind of on the chair, right, and like doing the finger plucking with the different techniques. All of a sudden, I can't remember his name, but we stopped and talked about him
every time.
Amazing. Yes, my other pick was the guy that put all the dustpans all over him, the brooms and stuff, and turned himself into the sweet
master.
Man. Yeah, that was just for creativity alone. I think that was. I mean, obviously that is unlike. unlike any other video that was on there. So I think just for creativity, and the fact, he was also an awesome guitar player. It was amazing. The sweet man, is that what he's called?
The sweet man, yeah.
So good.
That was so good.
So yeah, man, what do you say? My mind is so full of guitar.
It makes me want to go buy a guitar, but with what money? Hey, remember, it's the temptation without the means. Okay,
that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, man. Watching the amount of time these guys have all spent mastering the craft, man. Every one of these guys has dumped hundreds of hours, thousands of hours into their craft. There's a famous
10,000 hour rule.
Yeah, there's a famous philosopher, I can't remember who it is, that says like in order to become professional at something, it takes about 10,000 hours of your life. And it's like, if you think about it, you break that down, 24 hours in a day. I don't know what the math is.
We did the math before.
We did.
I don't remember.
2,400 days or something like that if you did it nonstop with no food, no breaks, no bathroom,
no sleep,
nothing.
No
like
nothing.
I can't remember the exact math, but it's something crazy like that. So in order to do, and that's divided into years, that's like I don't know how many tens of years or 20.
What I think was interesting is we found out that because typically, okay, if you guys don't know, a business is either going to fail or succeed, and it has 5 years to do so. So typically, if your business is going to last, if you get to that 5th year and you're still making money and you've even seen a little more money that year than the last year.
And maybe you can start paying yourself a little bit at that point. Like all right, I got some take home. I think you're going to make it.
I think when we broke down the math, it was really close to that. Like if you did it nonstop for 5 years.
24 hours a day or something
you
like
were
going
to be just insane.
Which makes sense. That makes total sense.
But 5
you would also be mentally insane, I'm pretty sure, at that point.
Dude,
so, what
you'd be playing shit nobody ever heard of, okay?
There's a balance in there somewhere. So, yeah, these guys have sunk years and years and years of their lives into perfecting this craft, man.
Yeah.
And for a lot of the ones that we saw in there, and I'm sure all of them have some sort of recognition in their own rights. I just again, I don't know all of them. So like the ones that we recognize though, it's like a lot of those guys, that's how they're making their money now. It's like doing that, playing guitar and like doing collabs and doing the Billy Wilkins thing, the Omegle reactions, the making content for people, that whole thing, man. And doing guest shows with other bands and stuff. I've noticed that's like Ola England talks a lot about doing guest performances for other bands. Like he'll come out and play a couple songs for other bands. Like, I'm sure there's probably a cut for him when he comes.
And the dude has got to play with Herman Lee, live over Zoom or whatever.
That pays for itself just in the views, that comes back in revenue.
Our boy Billy Wilkins, which is tomorrow's episode, okay, so stick around. But I mean, God, he got to play Through the Fire and Flames with Herman Lee live.
Yep.
He got to go backstage with Five Finger Death Punch and actually get to jam with them during one of their live shows. I don't think he played on stage with them, but he got to
meet them and talk with them and shit. That's super cool, man.
So I mean, it's crazy. The things these guys have accomplished.
Incredible talent. There's no need to give it a hat rating because we already know that's a
10 out of 5.
Yeah, that's as high of a rating per performance as you can give any performance. That's incredible. And to be able to get 69 performers together. Nice. Is incredible to have them all put in their own work. And there were a few parts in there where you could hear obvious changes and stops and it stops here, changes
they
here.
Had to make it work.
Yeah, you got to make it work to what people are writing. So kudos to whoever wrote the drums for that. Jared Dines, if that was you that wrote the drums for that entire thing.
Dude,
if you
some
wrote
of those
40-minute
drum hits were just ridiculous.
And just taking the time to, if you wrote a 40-minute drum track, dude, good for you. Or whatever it was, 30 minutes or whatever it was with all the pauses and stuff. But man, that in itself is a testament. That's a labor of love, man. And then putting it all together, making sure it sounds good all the way across, making sure it's leveled because people are going to send you audio clips that aren't leveled with what your master mix is. So you got to do all that. You got to make sure tonality wise everything's kind of on point. You don't want anything to be too bass heavy in the mix where something changes drastically. Dude, there's a lot of work that goes into that.
A ton of work.
And the last one had a lot of people in it.
I would dare say hundreds of hours of work.
Probably.
Yeah.
With multiple people, I would assume. It's probably not just one person putting it together. So, incredible, man. Incredible performance. So,
well, anyway, if you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Ow.
And the dying cat right at the end of the episode. I don't know what that was, but
holy shit, that was the longest fucking episode.